Hi, my name's Ed. I'm from Burton Waters Boat Sales in Lincoln. Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing a quick walkthrough of this Maxum 2700. She's a 2008 build, 2009 model. Been in the same ownership since about 2016. Really nice example. So what we'll do, as ever, is a thorough walkthrough for you. We'll start on the outside of the boat because it's worth pointing out a couple of things the owner's done. So she's been out the water about a month ago, had all the top sides and the hull polished. That's all been done. So she's got a really nice shine to her and also been anti-fouled as well. So without further ado, let's go on board and have a look. Right, a lot of stuff to go through in this cockpit area. So we'll start at the back bench. So standard, as you sort of look at it, forward facing seat, great for socialising, relaxing. Obviously when you're moving forward, you're facing in the direction of travel. You can alter it. There's a nice handle here that pulls down and then it goes flat, so it gives you more of a sunbathing area. You can sit out into the stern, and if you're in a marina setting, it's nice to have more of a place to relax. At the back here, got a little latch and that lifts up and gives you a little bit more storage. So if you've got fenders or lines or anything you want to cram in there, you can. Teak bathing platform on here as well, so it breaks things up from just plain GRP, which is often the case of what we see on American sports boats. On the floor in the section here in the cockpit is carpeted. You can change it if you want. We can fit synthetic teak, we can fit real teak if you want to do that. If you want to sort of have something a little bit boaty, if you like, you can have teak put down, or it's just as fine to have carpet as well. Over to the starboard side, wet bar area, so you've got a sink. Fridge up here as well. So you really use it more as a drinks fridge. So if you're sat up here and you've got guests and everyone's sort of in this location, you can just put drinks down there and you can get easy access to it rather than going downstairs into the saloon area and bringing your drinks up. So it's nice and easily accessible. Engine access is directly under the back bench, what we just saw. It's lifted on electric, so it's electric hatch lift, so it's just on the button on the dash here. Now you are relying on the batteries being full for it to work. The reason I mention that is because if you open this cupboard where the isolators are, you can connect it direct to a battery. So if you do run out of batteries and you need to get access to your engine, you can still get access if we're jumping it through those points there. So let's close that off. Table over to the port side. Nice seating area here as well. Over at the helm position, nice big helm seat with a bolster as well. So this is something you see quite a lot. Got a nice bolster seat so you can lean against that, look over the windscreen. Typical American boat in the respect of you've got the central windscreen which opens and then you can walk directly up to the bow. The steps are moulded in to this door here, so it's just a case of walking up. When the canopy's off, like it is now, shut this, it's easy just to walk straight up and through onto the bow. As ever, we've taken the canopies off for the purposes of photos and things like that, but the canopy does stretch all the way to the stern. It makes it fully enclosed for when the weather's not as nice as it is now. It's worth mentioning the canopy's just had brand new perspex panels all around, so you'll find sometimes the perspex goes a little bit cloudy, which is the case within this one, so that's all been changed. You'll probably see that on photos on the website. The other thing to mention about this seat is it does revolve as well. So when you're not moving forward, there's a little latch here and it easily swings across, locks in place, and then you put the bolster down and you've got another seating area. So sort of major electrical things at the helm position, obviously you've got your throttle, got a Northstar chart plotter here, all your dials for your engine. So if we turn the ignition on, she's covered just over 180 hours. Then you've got your depth gauge here and all your major dials for your engine. These are all your other electrical components, everything from horn to bilge pumps, all the things you sort of expect to find on the dashboard of a boat really. And then the other thing to mention is she's got a Bowthruster as well. So that's fitted there. Single engine boat, if it just gets a bit windy, just helps you out a little bit. with mooring up. Right, let's have a look at the interior. Okay, down in the internal layout of the Maxum now. Typical sort of layout of this sort of style of American boat. This one in particular is in really good condition now. Got a galley over to the port side, as you'd imagine. Nice big fridge here. Electric hob. Got a microwave in situ there. More storage. This is a nice little feature, so you've got a pull out sort of chopping board or sort of extra storage space for the galley as well, which makes it a little bit more usable. Electrical panel over to the port side. This one in particular has got air conditioning, so you have to be connected up to shore power for that, but when it gets really hot like we're starting to get now, it's nice to have a little bit of cooling. If you wanted to have sort of dedicated sort of diesel heating fitted, it's something we can do in our workshops. It's got a diesel engine, of course, so it makes it a little bit easier to fit diesel heating. So if you wanted to do that, that's something we could fit for you. Combination up front, so you've got your main sort of seating area here. Can convert into a berth if you want as well. So if you're not a fan of the permanent berth, which is slightly further back as you'd imagine on most American boats, like I said, is you've got a sleeping area here, which is a little bit more open. It gives you a little bit more space. But obviously, if you didn't want to convert it, you have got a dedicated space to the rear, which obviously goes the full length of the boat, beam, sorry, of the boat, and gives you a dedicated sleeping area. Over to the starboard side, got toilet, so it's electrical flush toilet. So as standard, really, you'd have a manual toilet, but this one's electric flush, and that goes into a holding tank, which you can pump out as well. Thank you for taking the time to view this video of the Maxum 2700 we have for sale. It's available to view 7 days a week here in Lincoln. Please remember to like and subscribe. The description to the boat is in the link below, so remember to check that out. And we'll see you again soon for another video.